Welcome into our second carrier update of the morning presented by Powerfleet. I'm Tony Milby, joined with Donnie Gilbert. Donnie, you mentioned in the last carrier update, but going to kick it off here with talking about reefer.
Yes, so here we're kind of taking a look at the reefer. In blue here, I have the reefer volumes, and then in red here, I have the reefer outbound tender rejection rates. So reefer volumes, we talked about it last week, kind of peaked up there after the end of the month, but it's continuously gone right back down after that. So we're down to 31 here, and rejection rates reacted slightly to the increase, but then turned back down as well. And we're down to 7.42%, which I haven't gone back, but this might be the lowest, besides the day before on the 11th here, that we've seen reefer rejection rates in several years.
Yeah, I mean, even back 2019, they were up around that 10% range, where the van was the side that we really saw that deterioration in rejections.
Yeah. But there is something that could be pushing this. With fuel prices as high as they are, nearly $6 a gallon, this could be pushing a lot of carriers back into their contracts for one reason: the protection of those fuel surcharges. So here they might be looking at what's going on in spot and say, you know what, I'm going to fall back and go back into my contracted rates, or find some contracted lanes and fall back into there, so you're kind of falling into compliance. And that could be a real big reason we're seeing both drive-in and reefer rejection rates going down. You look out in California, California still has some high rates, even Southern California, but their rejection rates are extremely low.
Yeah.
Let's pop in here and look at a couple change maps here right quick, see if we can figure out what's going on. This is my 1 week change. In red or blue is, blue is increased reefer rejection rates. Red is decreasing rejection rates from the previous week. We see Southern California again going down, Salt Lake City going down, several areas even in the Southeast, Atlanta, Northern Florida, Virginia, West Virginia, a lot of places in the Midwest, rejection rates are all trending down slightly. And that follows what we've seen with the actual national index for ROTRI. Popping in here next, look at, where are the actual higher rejection rates. Looking at this map right here, this is ROTRI, reefer rejection rates, compared with the volumes as well. So, of course, Tony, you can see right here through what I normally call the poultry belt here, from Arkansas up to South Dakota here. That's the main area where we see a lot of these higher rejection rates. Dallas, they've increased some, they're still fairly low. Lakeland's starting to respond some, but we kind of missed the peak there. They peaked up a little bit in May, but they're still right back down. We'll look at Lakeland and Atlanta here later. Indianapolis, I've always loved that market for both drive-in and reefer. You can get some really strong markets or rates out of there. But we can see here, there's still a lot of great markets, and a lot of them are up here in the Midwest. But watch those volumes. When you get in these markets that have a lot of low volumes, you get out there and the rates might be great, but you may have to wait 2 or 3 days before you get a load.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for this update, Donnie. We'll be sure to check in with you a little later. Right now, we'll toss it over and see our market update.